Hi everybody, this is Artsy-Rose and welcome back to Jean's main story. On to chapter 3. I'll sing. I was a little hesitant. We were in front of a crowd, but I gave my answer. Alright! King Jean thrust his fist into the air and shouted with a big smile. Hey everyone! My fiancée is gonna unveil her singing talent! The guests dancing in the hall, hearing the king's voice, began to gather around me. Okay, now I'm a tiny bit nervous. Alright, I'm ready. His eyes closed, the king gave a vigorous nod. And after giving him a nod of my own, I took a deep breath. As I began singing, the noise of the hall went silent. What a beautiful voice. I feel as though my heart is being made as pure as the white of my bones. Ignoring Skeletonner, her voice is as wonderful as ever. Her singing isn't half bad, and that's all I'll give her. Sunny ears. Oh, how wonderful it feels to sing. The band began to match my voice, and I remembered singing like this back in life. My always listening, always smiling mother and father were no longer before me. However, look, Jandy, everyone's enjoying it. King Jean was here, smiling warmly at me, with everyone else around him. I've got to thank King Jean for bringing me to Niflheim too. That was really great, better than I could have imagined. When I finished, King Jean, wide-eyed, gave me a rousing round of applause to go with his praise. Truly worth listening to. Princess, an encore if you would. Mixed in with the applause and cheers were calls for an encore. Everyone, thank you so much. Feeling joy flow through me, I unveiled one of my favorite songs. I wonder if it was one Philippe is familiar with. Jandy, you really do like singing, don't you? After I finished singing, I ended up eating dinner with the king and everyone else. This one of those, what do you call them? Sides of Jandy, I don't know. Seeing King Jean flash a proud smile, as if he'd remembered what I had said a while ago about getting to know each other, I couldn't help my expression in turn. Well, my mother really liked singing, so I sang with her ever since I was really little. Oh, so that's how it was. I really like stuff like that. Hey, teach me how to sing when you get the chance, alright? Hearing me talk about when I was alive, King Jean stopped eating for a brief moment, but immediately flashed a carefree smile. I'd love to. I wonder what happened to the king. As the suspicion floated through my mind, Orlando's voice interrupted my thoughts. Princess, would you like some more champagne? Yes, please. Hold it, Orlando, I'll pour it. Your Majesty, you are the monarch of a country. Pouring drinks is not something... Oh, it is something I do. Being nice to girls. Isn't that what a man does? And besides, Jandy's my fiancé. King's gotta treat his queen right. My, what a surprise, Your Majesty. Saying something so nice. What was that? I always say nice things. I was confident in saying I'd seen this scene play out every day since I'd come to Niflheim. Time for the traditional mother-son battle. Seeing the goofy struggle, Skeleton next to me let out a rattling laugh. Mother and son? Indeed, I say. Lord Orlando and the king are always like that, aren't they? Lord Orlando is the mother, and the king is the child. It doesn't look like that. I can't say it doesn't look like that. Don't they? Truth be told, everyone refers to them like that in secret. And then as I googled the strange metaphor I'd been given. So what happens next? Princess, do you have a moment? My shoulders were grabbed by Sunny. Sunny? I've got something to talk to you about. Okay. With her words slurred and her eyes blank, Sunny appeared to be quite drunk. Oh, Jenny, look out! Sunny's a really bad drunk! hands full of greeting other nobles, the king shouted his warning to me from far away. Who's a bad drunk? I'm sorry, I don't know how to read drunk or act drunk. Truth is, I've never been drunk. You are, Sunny. Sunny, housing a sharp glare on her adorable face, was acting completely different than usual. And Orlando and Skeletano, as if they sensed that, were staring off into the distance, swirling their drinks, acting like it was none of their business. Orlando! You're supposed to be like a brother to Sunny! How dare you neglect this? Leaving the princess to fend for herself against your sister figure. How dare you? You're a bad noble. Now you listen here, princess. Called, I gulped and braced myself. You are to be the queen, so I'll have you act with a little more class. Class? Yes, class. Look at the way you hold that wine glass. The English all wrong. Oh, sorry. Physically poked, I reflectively corrected my posture. Incorrect! The angle has to be like this. Like this? I feel like I'm talking with a pirate accent. But then I guess some higher class people would probably agree that all pirates talk drunk. But then again, I'm very positive that is realistically inaccurate. Not good enough. Sunny's far harsher than usual. For some time following, I was subject to Sunny's strict manner intervention. And now for your table manners. There's more? With a degree of harshness that would make Orlando blush, Sunny's training drew a wine out of me. Hey, Sunny. Oh my. How about you teach me some manners? King John? To me, those words were salvation from on high. Oh, of course, I have a lot of things I wanted to say to your majesty. And this is such a perfect opportunity, so I'm going to say my piece. Jenny, get out of here while you still can. King Jean whispered into my ear. But if I leave, I couldn't shake the feeling he'd get an impassioned lecture from Sunny. I'll be fine. This is nothing new. The king simply laughed off my worry. I guess I should let myself indulge a little here. Thanks, Majesty. Don't worry about it. Sunny gets too unhinged when she's a little drink in here. When she gets a little drink in her. You'll get used to it eventually, but for now, leave this to me. As King Jean boldly pat his chest, I thanked him again and took my leave. Now, listen up, Your Majesty. There's this thing called What on earth is she saying? Oh yeah, you're right. I agree. Sunny gave an impassioned speech, accompanied by banging on the table, and the king simply nodded along. I was thanking him again in my mind at the sight of it when... I felt a fluffy warmth at my feet and looked down to see an animal with a glossy crimson coat of fur. Is it a dog? Or maybe a wolf? Its innocent round eyes met mine. It's so cute! Hey, sir! I'm always telling you not to go off without me! I turned around to see the rapid footsteps behind me to see a lone man coming my way. Excuse me, who are you? I am the king of Mospolian, Leo. Huh? What's going on? Am I really meeting another country's king? It would appear so. A bit bad for King Jean, but I'm glad I don't have to deal with her anymore. Thank you so much, Your Majesty. Anytime. Go enjoy making friends with everyone, and thanks for dealing with Sunny up till now. King Jean patted me on the shoulder as he spoke, and after thanking him again, I took my leave. You know, there was a time I did feel a bit tipsy after having something alcoholic. It was a green tea kombucha tea. It was Anyway, I bought 2 bottles of it, and I thought it was just regular green tea, but after reading the contents of the bottle, I realized, oh great, I had an alcoholic green tea, and a little later, I felt a bit tipsy, or dizzy, to the point that I actually had to lay down. So it's safe to say that I'm not the kind of girl who can hold her liquor. I had some bread and I felt a little better. But anyway, I'm not the kind of girl who can take her liquor hard. I don't have high alcohol tolerance. So with that being said, I'm probably the last person that you will ever find at a bar, and if you do, I'm probably only there to use the bathroom or just to make a quick phone call. If you see me, I have red hair. Well, you should be able to recognize me by my voice. If you do see me, you know what? I'll finish this conversation. If you do see me, help me. Please help me. I will need. After darting his eyes around a little bit awkwardly, the foreign king cleared his throat and corrected his posture. Mospolian is a great line neighboring Niflheim. And you, a noble, didn't know that? His way of explanation was a little grandiose, but I could tell from his eyes that he was far more surprised than he was mocking. I woke up in Niflheim only very recently, so sorry I didn't recognize you as another king. As I genuinely apologized, the little red critter at my feet let out a little cry and rubbed against me, as if trying to coax out a petting. Would this happen to be your... It would be. This is my trusty sidekick, Sir. Sir let out a mighty bark and wagged his tail. His proud visage was so cute that I had to give him a pat on the head. He's a smart one, isn't he? Letting someone pet his head at first meeting. Say, what's your name? Letting someone pet his head at first meeting. Say, what's your name? His question made me realize I hadn't introduced myself yet, so I lowered my head. My name is Jandy. A pleasure to meet you. At my bow and introduction, he rose up. Jandy. Oh, like Jean was talking about. Good thing I came to see you. I tilted my head at his words. Me? You came to meet me? Indeed. The sun had awoken in dark Niflheim. Right, sir? Sir let out a purr in response. Your Majesty and Sir get along so well. Wonderful. Seeing the 2 of them like that was so adorable, I couldn't help smiling. Alright, we're getting married. Huh? The land of the sun is a good match for a princess of the sun. I'm sure you'll love it. Now come, Princess Jandy. Wait! Giving me no time to respond, Leo took my hand with one of his and held my waist with the other. Assertively, just like that, we began to dance to the music. You will dance with me, won't you? Oh, he was saying we're dancing. I thought he said we're getting married. Got really surprised. I was so overcome with astonishment that I was in no mood for dancing. But it seemed I had simply heard him wrong. I saw you dancing with Sean a little earlier. Princess Shandy, you're quite the dancer. Thank you very much. Your Majesty is very skilled too. I responded in relief, with his pleasant words repelling the strange worry I held. There's no need to be so stiff and proper, and you can just call me Leo. Alright, Leo. That's more like it. Celia's down-to-earth smile gave me the happy impression we've gotten off on the right foot. Leo calls King Jean by his first name too. Maybe they're really close. How wonderful it would be if they were. Thinking that as I danced made my feet move lighter and lighter. Dancing so gracefully. I do say, what a wonderful pair. After I finished a rather high-tempo dance, Leo and I looked at each other and smiled, covered by a rousing round of applause. Well, that's that for now. I'll see you all later in the next video.